Hey there, fellow video game enthusiasts, and welcome to episode 1 of Just One Guy's Opinion on Bioshock Infinite. Thanks for joining in, and hopefully you'll stick around to see what else I have to offer. And with that, here's an olive branch. This opinion will be 100% story spoiler free. I have to qualify that because there are some gameplay combat elements that I have in here that will show you some things that you haven't seen from normal videos, but not too much. You play the role of Booker DeWitt, and you're thrust into the horrifically beautiful city of Columbia. This game is beautiful. As you can see right now, the atmosphere, the architecture, the art direction, the style of the game, the wardrobe they're all a gumbo of awesomeness that only makes up a fraction of what Bioshock Infinite has to offer. I want to show you more, but I can't and I'm not, because it's better if you experience it on your own. You need to play this game, you need to sit down and take your time when you do play this game and absorb everything that's presented to you. Irrational Games did an outstanding job in conveying the emotion, the sentiment, the feel of the world that they present you with. It's very, very rare that we as gamers, well, no, not gamers, we as gaming enthusiasts are presented with a game of this stature, of this quality, of this cast. It's 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 art. In no uncertain terms, is it anything less than art? Okay? Will anyone else tell you otherwise? Take this scene right here, this music. I'm gonna let it play for a minute. When's the last time a video game had a barbershop quartet? It's great. It's so good. Here's the combat. The combat system in this game is visceral. It's carnal. It's very nonsensical. It's great. It's fantastic. From the first moment you have to defend yourself from the times where you're actually taking the offensive, you're thrust right in the middle of the action, and it doesn't drop. There hasn't been a single combat section that I've played in this game that has felt forced or made me wish that it was over. It's just freaking great. I mean, look at that. That's insane. With the combat, you're given various guns and these abilities called Vigor. Vigor, you can think of it as modern magic. If you see right there, you got a fireball. Every Vigor has two different modes, and you can use those modes as you see fit for whatever situation. You're able to equip two Vigors at once, and you're able to hot swap them on the fly to tailor to your own individual playstyle. Same with your guns. You're able to equip two guns and switch them on the fly. And with that, you have a nice, comfortable assortment of both vigor and guns. It's very refreshing because you aren't really pigeonholed into choosing one weapon or one vigor to overcome a situation. You can um, you can choose whatever you want to play with, whatever your playstyle is, and go through the game with just that. I never encountered a moment where I had to use something to overcome an object. The enemy AI is pretty damn intelligent. If you're hiding, they'll look for you. If you can see right here, as soon as you peek your head around a corner, you know, they're going to be on you. They're just going to assume that you're gone, and like other games do, and, you know, let you slip. It's going to be right about now. See? Fantastic stuff. The graphics, you're looking at the game right now. Unfortunately, YouTube only lets you upload at 30 frames per second. This game looks fantastic on the PS3. I haven't played it on the 360 nor PC, but I can imagine that the PC looks phenomenal. But playing on the PS3, I didn't notice any slowdown, any tears. There was maybe one or two glitches throughout the entirety of my play experience, but it really didn't affect gameplay at all. The graphics, the frame rate, it's so good that you don't notice it, and that's a sign of very, very good production. Whenever that something is so good that it doesn't detract you from the story or the game at hand, it's great. It's great. She's hiding. Wait for it. Wait for it. And done. The story. The story of Bioshock Infinite is... wow, it's so good that I am not going to divulge anything. There are so many twists and aha moments and WTF sections that you need to experience them for yourself to really appreciate this game. Don't let people spoil this game for you. After you watch this, go play the game. Alright? Or go over with friends and play it with them. Because if someone just tells you what happens, it's not going to be the same as first-hand experience. Okay? All that I can tell you is your name is Booker DeWitt, and you start the game with a mission, and you stick with that mission throughout the game. But there are... everything's not as it seems. How about that? That's it. One minor complaint is death. Like, I just died right there. There's no real drawback to dying. I haven't played an FPS game for a while. I'm not really an FPS gamer. But I was rusty when I started playing the game, and I died a lot. This video here is actually a re-record after I finished the game, because my initial playthrough video was corrupted and I couldn't use it. But there's no real drawback to dying. You can get really messed up, you can get beat, get killed, and you're able to return to the fight with only a few negatives and complete it. It felt rather cheap. Or that's not the word I should use, or the statement I should use. It felt as if there was no penalty, no real tangible penalty for dying, because you could die and immediately come back and finish the fight. And, you know, with that, you can have very little problem completing the game. But that is my only true negative thought about this game. If you really enjoy a good story, if you enjoy good combat, if you have an appreciation for not so much level design, but ambiance and the feel of a video game, then you can't go wrong with Bioshock Infinite. This has been one of the greatest experiences that I've had in my gaming life. And I can't sing enough praises about this game. It's absolutely fantastic. And it was well worth the time and money invested in experiencing it. One thing I want to make clear is that this is not a review, it's a recommendation. As such, I highly recommend that you pick this game up. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, this is my opinion and you can't have it. Go out and get your own.